let's go! Welcome back to another daily stream of Final Fantasy XIV, aka Legend of the Liger Dragon, Endwalker, episode 16. I'm your host, the Intergalactic Rex Liger Kiddo, the Intergalactic Wrestler of Light. Alright, where we last left off, we were about to have a meeting here with Forchant? Ah, damn it, I can never pronounce their names. I'll get there eventually. Oh, I forgot I had Midgard Summer equipped off stream. I don't know why. I guess I wanted a little dragon pit on my shoulder. Look at him. Anyways, I updated my gear a little bit. I got a little bit of everything. The only problem is I don't have some eating gear to represent Shadowbringers in here. But at least I got Stormblood, Heaven's Ward, and on my trousers I got A Realm Reborn. Basically, I got all the raid gear on. I got it all, almost all of it represented. I just need some eating gear. I was trying to get some yesterday, but unfortunately, it didn't pan out so well. Well, it did pan out well in the fact that helped clear Eden's Promise twice, but I didn't get any gear. And I was getting overwhelmed by the mechanics. I was doing my best, but my best wasn't good enough. I kept dying a lot. But anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Shoot, move my mic. Go. Hey. Let me move this. My goal is to get to the Mother Crystal Crystal Trial today, but I don't know if how fast these missions are gonna be. So anyway, if not, then we'll try to get to the Prakrisa, or what it's called. But if not, then we'll save that for the next stream, which is on Wednesday. I forgot to put that schedule on X, but I'll do that later after the stream. Hopefully real quick. So anyways, let's get to it. As Forchant says, as instructed, I shall take you to see the Aetherbruners. Yeah, because the form took a boat, and they're gonna let us in on their plan. And we have a plan of our own as well. We're gonna try to use essentially their rocket ship to reach Medion. But first, we gotta have a meeting with the Mother Crystal herself, Eidolon. Alright, meet me outside the Arcanian. I trust you can make your own way there. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Alright then. Oh yeah, and also if you haven't noticed, I'm a Paladin again. Look at that. Alright, let's go, Midgard Summer. Here's the map. Alright. Where to? Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, do you want to agree with me today? Alright. Oh, looks like it's nighttime. Hey, Chocho, you're here too. I forgot I had you equipped as well. Oh, I thought you disappeared. Alright, anyway. Alright, Forchant. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The forum and its wisdom have granted your access to the Arcanian's lift. Step inside and the Ophelian will take you to the medical circuit. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, by the way, I should mention that from now on, I think we're gonna be Paladin for the rest of the Let's Play. For the rest of the reactions, because I have a special armor ready to equip once we reach the Mother Crystal. So anyway. Alright, yes, I wish to give the lift. Alright, I can't wait to hear him and Smoke again! Oh, dude. Our departure with him and Smoke, it absolutely took me. I started crying. I don't know if I got there in the reaction, but still. Anyway. I have sent your associates into the Logisticon Alpha, on the other side of the Merrill Aeronomics. Actually, there is something I've been meaning to. No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Alright. And where to? Wait. Where? Oh, okay, there he is. I forgot I had this equipped. Alright. Alright, well, guess we're traveling by bike now. Alright, don't attack me. What did I just say? That is a fun little drive. Not much going on. Oh man. I'm a little bit worried about Xenos. Because I feel like he's gonna do something heinous. Like, I know we told him off and told him that if all he ever cares about is his fight, his fight that he wants to have with us, then nobody's gonna give him the time of day. Because everything that's going on, and all he cares about, is a fight. It is fair that LSA told him off. And I love her for that. She absolutely told him off. But I have a strange feeling like Xenos is gonna do something heinous. Ooh, cutscene. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here being the Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, simulating the formations of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create an ideal environment for growth and preservation of biological samples kept here. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? He's Alpha now, he loves to read. My father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? You were the one who left me behind. When you went out somewhere with grandfather. Right before I've been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. Aww. Although too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of natural world. Grow ensure to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Lope rabbits in recreating a similar environment, they have come to view such a process as a new light. Subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient zodiac, and the habitations built for all mankind's nearest the moon's surface, each unique and undeniably similar. There's no mere coincidence. Ever since Heidelin unfolded unto us the grim fate which awaits Osiris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos, preparation for the great exodus. But that is not all. It is also a testing ground for technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Oh. That's smart. Oh, hang on. Oof. Sorry about that. Alright. Although the Loperers have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out. The construction of the Ark among them. Although our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subjected to set restrictions, and will have free reign to come and go as you please, such as the will of the Forum, after all. We will provide ourselves worthy of your trust. Damn. He's definitely worried about his kids. Alright, let us proceed. I honestly hope he doesn't do something rash. Alright, let's... excuse me. Let's head inside. Alright. Ooh. Alright, let's go. The Aetherburner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokolo Don Koko, after whom the forge is named after. Once the necessary instructions have been, introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Well, alright then. Well, let's ride again. Oh, look at this place. Wish it was light outside, but I chose a bad time. Yeah, look at these things. Why does everything in this game want to attack me? Ah, there you guys are. Oh shit.
I could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost my eyebrows.
Alright, I like this guy already.
Cockle, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the Aetherburner conundrum.
I know, we're a group of weirdos.
Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
Bruh, he has no faith in us.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the Aetherburner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the Aetherburner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient.
Damn, and we probably need a lot more than that if we were ever to reach Meteon.
A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperites?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You trying to drive me mad?
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Yeah, Azur's Law has it, but I can never seem to find the right time of day to get some.
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come
What the
rushing
heck happened
through.
there?
Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though.
Oh wait, what the heck? Hang on. What the hell's going on? Alright, hang on. Oh, you're fucking with me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, I am so sorry about that. Gosh, damn it, my dumbass webcam. Ah, shoot, the beginning of the stream is so scuffed. Jesus, I should have realized that sooner. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Back to the story. Alright, now that the proper mic is working. I really need to check that every time I before I start, I really need to start checking that. Alright. Damn, the mic quality must have been so horrible. You probably couldn't even hear my voice. Oh, shoot. Alright, my name is Rex Like a Kiddo, intergalactic wrestler of light. Alright, that's it. That's the intro. Oh, my goodness, man. Alright, anyways. Ain't no living soul that knows how to make it, so they're talking about the alloy. Alright, let's
We were
continue on.
fortunate enough to salvage some for the Aetherburner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the Northern Empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Ave's Law is a
Surely
force.
the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need.
Alright.
According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Well,
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
alright. Forgot about that. The White Ribbon's ghost, it haunts me. Yes, it does. You want me to go fetch the... what's it? Sounds like a job for someone else. Nah, the White Ribbon's ghost still haunts me to this day.
Heavens, are you alright? You look pale as a... Well... Let's
No,
put that
I'm right.
battle from your mind for now. Deep breaths. That's it.
I'm not terrified of that battle.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Oh!
Of course.
Are we talking...
The floor is yours.
Are we gonna talk to Gaius?
What's all this? Gathering firewood, so to speak.
Yeah.
We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward.
Hey! That's a nice little reference right there, I'm gonna be honest.
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Oh, he's totally talking to Gaius, isn't he?
Understood. I will
Oh,
contact
no,
the
it's
Lord
Lucia.
Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Wood expedition myself.
Hey!
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Ave's Law! Ave's Law!
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all.
Hey!
Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Any road, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them could hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about
Hey.
yakking plunder for the taking? And I'm a born plunderer.
Oh
Be an old
man.
Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Man, the Aetherbrunner contingent got our backs, man.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Damn, he's come a long way from being an arrogant boy. I think Fortunal sees it too. Alright, let's be ready for whatever's to come. Alright, it's time that we're, times like these we're reminded of how famous or infamous Aetherbruners has become. Who would have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? We're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future. We best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. Also have a contract of my own that we might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. On that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Hey. I wonder what Crowd got in store for us. Meanwhile, a new doll. Oh god. That can't be good. Oh! The Monarist. And the Immortal Flames and the Sultana.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and brass blades for support as you must.
Okay, I'm getting a bad feeling. They would not cut to them if everything was going alright.
Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Chizona's blade clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Damn, not just our character grew up, every character grew up. Damn. Meanwhile, on the Black Shroud. I still remember when she was still very much a cryberry. Boy, things have changed. Oh, Gridania. Your story's always being forgotten. Is that the Wandering Minstrel? Oh man, I haven't heard this background music since all the back at Realm Reborn.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
Yep. Hey! I'll be here to help!
Might I suggest taking us along?
Oh, Manago's there too!
What are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Are our deficiencies so plain to see?
Yes, plain for everybody to see. Don't worry.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud.
Yeah, don't worry. Our wife Elise has got this.
I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Dude, I love how it's showing the world. It's showing the world all united.
Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I love this so much, dude. The world is Aetherius is coming together to save its star.
I won't let it all be for nothing.
Oh.
Papalimo.
It will definitely not be for nothing. Meanwhile, court. Oh boy, I'm gonna cry, aren't I? I know who they're gonna mention, and I am not prepared.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh. That can't be good.
That was a roar.
Oh, never mind. That is good. Oh man, I got teary-eyed when I saw Hoshfront. Meanwhile, at the Ruby Sea, please tell me it's Yugiri. I want to see Yugiri again. Oh no, it's the freaking Confederacy.
And so,
And Hancock.
The Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Isn't the powerful Mark the heck? Heck, what? Oh, that must be. That must be one of the nut marks. Hey, Soulbon! Soulbon!
Hmm? Is that?
Hancock? What a surprise this is.
Yes, it is! Yes, boy!
And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Is he still connected to, Yes! The last business! Yeah! Oh my god! I'm glad I didn't forget about them. No job too small. Our friends are searching for refined adamite and sacred relics. We will only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, there's aught else we might be of service? Ha! If you've already done more than enough. If I had to say though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about elegant technology. You there, lad, with the red eyes, matching hair. You seem to know more about that than the average scholar. Oops, shoot. Ha! Only Master Kokolo knew how right he was. Well, he and Gaha established a rapport. Why don't we help preparation for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this means going above and beyond the terms of our agreement. But I propose not to carry favor. As confident I am as we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This will also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics and traversing the great expanse, and if nothing else, to be twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantine. Alright, I'm ready. Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you are in mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Shirley and Hamlet, lousy researchers and scholarly types busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. Bah! That lot all help, they need all the help they can get. Well then, off we go. Alright. Oh, somebody's doing a treasure, not treasure hunt. Hunt, I think. Alright, anyway. Oh, dude. Alright, I should attend to this Aethernet once we're there. Alright, out of my way! On a mission! Ow! I had myself on my mic. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just a little bit for— holy sh— okay, thank God I didn't jump off. Alright, where's the Ethernet? Alright, where you at? Oh. The other way over there. My bad. Huh. Right. From what I can tell, a lot of people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I can dare say they benefit from some of the fresh inspiration Scholar Montiers mentioned. Let us start by asking around, and ideally without getting anyone's way. Alright, will do. Let us meet by the Aethernet once the work is done. Alright. Alright, come on, Midgard Summer. We got work to do. Huh. I guess there's a cutscene here. Oh, I forgot. There's Aether currents here to collect. Alright, I'll do that afterwards. Alright. First things first. Why is there a naked man here? Whoa, that is a cool mount. Damn, how do I get a mount like that? Alright, anyway. Ah, I'm guessing they're here for the hunt, I think. Alright, anyway. Ah, there's one person. Alright. Offering to help, very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the document by myself. It's mostly a list of things we'll need once we arrive at the moon. And know whichever star we chose to as our new home. My duties largely consist of maintaining the living conditions. So it's a lot breezier after we depart. I hear that after the lunar collaborations have come down to assist in our efforts, I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I've not even seen the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous like looming giants. Oh boy, buddy. They're not giants at all. Why, I would rather much prefer something small and fluffy, like perhaps a rabbit that ran by. Perhaps that rabbit that ran by. Oh boy. Oh boy, you're gonna be in for a good surprise there, my friend, then. Alright, where to? Ah! Alright. Give me Midgard Summer. Help with the Ark? Even with all the power Master Coco's managed to squeeze out of the Aetherbruners, it's still not enough apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived, horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we began the exodus sooner. People are dying and there's no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We spent years preparing for this moment. Believe the plan and all will be well. Okay. There. Ah, there it is. Gosh dang it. Guess the entrance is over here. Alrighty then. Well, let's see who this is. Ahem! Hello. Are you one of the new helpers? Sort of. Working on the Aetherbrunner, oh dear. I hear things have come to a standstill in the front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples, day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will cross if I misplace a few laments or what have you. The Forum's got enough on their plate, that is. What is what is with the deciding who gets to board the Ark, and then a lot of people, powerful people have opinions about that. Fire goes out to Master Fulchino and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest. I expect it, do they have even the time to sleep? Alright. Speak with the begotten rabbit. Alright, let's use a bike to move a little bit quicker. Alright, where you at? Ah, there you are. Living Way. I think meeting you here, Rex. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magic. What we were really interested is in the series itself, although we now find ourselves in sort of a funny underground miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all the time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon Urianger and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in audio chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few pointers of interest. Won't that be fun? Oh boy. Guys, now is not the time for a tour. Now's the time for action. The tour of Labyrinthos, an unexpected yet pertinent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt artificial environments and best ways borrowed, it would be our best interest to have the Lopers acquire themselves with the conditions deemed optimal for the Shaolin collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than bordering them. Narrowing than bordering. Their perspective. Broadening, I mean. Ugh, gosh dang it, I'm hard to read. Missed up, though, art thou better suited for the lead venture? It's a madness idiom. Might we begin with the great big, what's it over there? Over yonder? Ah, yes, the what's it? I shall leave it to explanation to Rex. Damn it, Urianger! Oh my god. Damn it, Urianger, I'm not it's the final days. It's the final days. I'm not here to give it to oh shit, we have a mission with Urianger, don't we? We're gonna meet Moonbraider's parents, aren't we? Yeah. Anyways, my goodness me, to build something so large without creation magic is possibly stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. Why is the music still playing in the background? Okay. Alright, observe the mushroom-like thing. That looks like the trees in the greatest Everglades. Hold on, that's a bit strange shape. It's thin at the bottom but big at around at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense where they store that's where they store the water. Yep, okay. Observe the tanks. What tank? What the? Oh, it's an axolotl! And an ambithoma. Essentially a lively one, that is. It would appear that you can see observe in another time in another place. But was approved for life or wilder world somehow. Hey! The little guy made it! Alright. Ah! Metal tube. For water. Is that the water here from inside the giant tubes? It might be because of those cogs and the gigantic wheels on the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw out the water. There's probably some sort of spiraling shaped mechanism inside too. Alright. Ah, those tanks. It's a little hard to see from here. But it's, but it has that golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks. I can see though through the window another pipe at the bottom. That's me purifying water drawn up from below. Alright. How's that, guys? Well, if I were, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably from some other mechanism to purify here, and stored in the tower before being distributed elsewhere. Am I right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install in the harshest environments, for us slope rapids, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that the people of Assyria sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Many settlements in Finland are built near an oasis. Areas near waterfalls are common for villages in Girabanya. Ooh. Either answers are. Let's go with Lisa's home. Oh, so whenever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can't provide enough water to keep them from dying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we anticipated. Your adjustment may be in order, but once we calculate the average rate of consumption per individual, it may also be worth learning up more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alpha knows what machinery responsible for the feat during the journey to Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Perhaps the low rabbits will share their application for the engineering marvel. Ah yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey on to the sanctuary of Chalet and Helmet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. You cannot help but notice the many dangerous looking creatures with big nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement. Were we not escorted here by our burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, so many hungry predator with an infamous big nasty teeth, slope rabbits may appear to be potential or rather appetizing source of sustenance. Oh boy. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to the Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as an escort to living ways and cooking ways. I entrust singing ways and growing ways in thy care. Alright. Will do. More valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by something, by some horrid beast. Come along, growing ways. To the water extraction, and what's it? Alright. Alright, let's go make sure they're safe. Excuse me. Alright, hang on. Alright, where's Chocho when we need him? Alright, Chocho, let's get to work. Shot him. Thank you so much. I really hope the water extraction was worth these harrowing experiences. All parts fun, I might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp. That's all the same to you. Alright then. Alright, let's ride again. There we go. Ah, there you are, Yurenji. My friends, I bid you welcome to the Logisticon Alpha. Our destination thus lies in the lip top. Hey, follow me. I wonder if we're gonna run into Moonbraider's parents. Whoa, that'd be such a trip. Alright, let's go up the lift. And hey, they're singing away. Oh man, my nose is stuffy right now. Alright. Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic with science rather takes place. Perfect environment to sustain life. Artificially created. The knowledge we gain here will essentially, when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit, apparently most of them do not even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Sirius just so happens to provide you with everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out that way because of the available resources, I wonder. Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. I cannot wait to see more of it. Alrighty then. Agricultural struck, alright. How many more of these missions are there? Ooh, okay. I think we might make it to the Mother Crystal, after all. Alright, but we have to be quick about it. I believe thus knowledge of consumables I seek may be found at the mere I did not read the name. Alright, I imagine Singingways and the others intended to study the conceivable facet of an apparatus. Would thou be so kind as to escort our visitor to the culinarian? Yes, that sounds like more harvesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Yuyanji was telling me about. Even the incredibly vivid, if too verbose description cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention, Aetherbruners will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can there is in a small time. Let us book it no further, without further delay. Oh shoot, okay. Wait, where's the exit on here? Ah, shoot. I'm lost. Is the exit? Okay. Go! Well, we gotta be quick about it. I wish there was a damn Aethernet right here, but nah. Nah, that would be way too convenient. Just like having one at near Vesper Bay. This is the place, yes? The heaty aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in the condominium. Ideally love to try some, but I read those who help themselves to the farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put to the surprise. Perhaps you could ask whoever is in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's go, cooking way. Move those legs. Oop. Alright, where to? Ah, there we go. Ah, fine. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you. The one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here and up there. First on the moon, then whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about. What is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish for a few samples, a little of your produce if we may. By all means, help yourself. Much appreciated, good fellow. So, where to begin? Alright. Oh my god, it's taking us to the damn graves! Dude, these low polygon grapes are hilarious. Look at them! Look how bad! Look how bad they look. I love it. I love that this became a meme, too. Alright. Cooking weights. Alright, there we go. No, not you. Oh, I know these. These are grapes, yes? Let's see if they're as delicious as they look. So sweet! So flavor. The taste much like a red philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most particular. So far from unpleasant, yes, I think I'll try another. Love rabbits like grapes. What can you expect? That's certainly given me food for thought, though in far less physical matter than the philosopher's carrot. But still, tell me, what is your opinion on grapes? I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. Ghastly thing. I'd rather eat rancid gigatonites. Oh, no, this one sounds funnier. Yes, they're rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them and making intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Ah, yes, wine. Anyways, that's enough about the grape for the time being. To the next tree. Okay, what's the next one? Ah! What's this over here? Oh, it looks like oranges. Cancel. Alright, there we go. Orange by the name of orange by nature? Yeah. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat it. I mean, that's a good question. Yes, that's... Equals part sweet and sour, as the grape, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult you, Reggie, about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find words to describe it. Perhaps the word I'm looking for is bitter? This is very complicated. You know, so many favorites, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up in the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous, though they still are in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. Ah, but speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let us try what the field over there. Okay, what field over... Ah, over here. Okay, come on. Come on, cooking waste. Midgard somewhere. Chill. Let's go. Okay. Not through there. Not through there. Alright. Gonna jump over it, but still. Ooh, pumpkins! Oh, you're gonna love this. Ah, the color of the texture. Get some sort of enormous round carrot. Not a carrot. No, in any case, proper normal creature less concerned with them than taste. Bah, it's hard and flavorless. You may as well be chewing a piece of wood. And all that confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures, masquerading as goodly carrots. Stop. Can't you see, these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it's broadening the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. Above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. So perhaps these hard blocks of plant matter. What the hell? Alright. Guess they're doing the hunt as well. Alright. As a matter, it becomes delicious oranges I sampled. I wonder if there's anything more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Well, what for? Ah, okay. Is this a mango? Oh, that's a lemon! Wondrous fragrance. With luck, we'll have such a flavor to match. I also have no idea how these are eaten, so I'll just bite into it. Oh, wait. My tongue! Is this poisonous? No, they're just sour. A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from the ordeal. As such, I best call an end to this round sampling. Let us say our farewells and return to the others. Okay. Alright. Finish, are you? I trust you found something to your liking. Rather enamored with the grapes and oranges. Less so the pumpkins. I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Then there's this lemon. The deceiver. I still feel so violated. Haha, first time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth. In more ways than one, I'll give you some a lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your mind or opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Haven't I suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spend the opportunity to alphabet came up here and learn of your indescribable ways. Okay, yeah. Very well, lemon muffin. Do your worst. Oh, that sounds delicious right about now. This is delicious. Although it's I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough and creates a perfect harmony. I never guessed the bitterness could be so utilized in elegancy. My good chef is simply breathtaking. See, we rarely use lemons in its natural state. But when it's sharing rule with all the sorted recipes, the same is true in many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the delicious resources in our disposal, and sometimes that can never be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the forum agonized over what was worth preserving and what will be conditioned to history. Hard choices. but make them as we must, we were to survive. So strange and will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Oh. Mankind, the low brothers, were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learn all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the face of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies the folly of its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. This is the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilization, since time immemorial, have deemed the pursuit of perfection as process. They pay no heed to the cost incurred by their fruitful quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then of the alternative? That answer lies knowing that our existence can never be perfect. To be content with what we have, and make the most of it. Damn. This low profit is making a lot of sense. And when life gives you lemons, you make lemon muffins. Even I was surprised by his wisdom. Pardon my erosion. But what in the Seven Hills are you on about? And who are you anyway? Cooking ways at your service. I'm here to help with preparations to the trip to the moon. Preparations for trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of the serious species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Well then, this has been highly productive. Probably let's go and see if Yuraja and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Alrighty then. Now where to? Oh, okay. All the way back there again. Ah, you couldn't have made this easier for me, game? Well, at least we got a couple more missions left. I don't think we're going to be reaching the Mother Crystal, so I think I'll stop once we reach the next Aether point. And then we'll save the rest for the next stream. But I feel like that one's going to be emotional. Alright, there you are. Alright, cooking wing. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know any other places famed for their cuisine? The Far East has oodles of noodles. La Mesa Limzoma is home to the Culinary Guild, many less than savory establishments. Oh, well then I had mine to visit. The more that I learn of it, the more I wish I could spare more time than the final days. The last Highland's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. If only. Alright, you around, Jake? Oh boy, Sage Council. Rex, I trust it's time that the Muriel economics did bear fruit. Our efforts too. We were rewarded with the processes of hang on, let me reread that. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for a fortnight. Last time is of the essence. Let us return to the Shelly and Helmet forthwith. We shall gladly attend to each and every lope rabbit here. Should further questions within my power to answer arise. Alright. Aww. Man, these are some curious little lope rabbits. Alright, back to here. Alrighty then. Back right away. Say, what's wrong? Ah, Rex. That wasn't indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data of a series at the Logistic Con Alpha. That's why. A forest is so lovely and so leafy. Are all the your forests like that? Alright, let's see. What are the options? Should go see the first. That one was purple. The black shroud was leafy indeed and place of most tranquility. They're vibrant at least. The trees in Gerania stand particularly proud. You should see the one in the first. That one was purple. Yes, I say gasp. With a start so wonderful, I come to no surprise there that you're so reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worthy of being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard to achieve so little. Not at all. Thy work is no less worthy of your uniqueness. I thought I heard a tiny voices. Hey, Thancred. How did thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit with the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here. Despite news of the coming end, we have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean the peoples aren't worried though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurried to complete their work, equally aware of a single error could be the difference between life and death. We can barely tell where there's no cause of concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly growing ways, they may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to the people? I'm honored that you think I'm so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose. It can't hurt to try. I passed someone mopping on the Western Plaza, and that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. There's good a place of any. Come. Alright then. Right up here. And through here. And through here. Oh. Alright. Let's see what this guy wants. Are you good, my fellow? Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Please tell us any of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see. And what they say of the ship, that it is a sum of decades of Charlene's ingenuity, that it's built perilous, elegant technology, is all true, Beth. I know that none of that is guaranteed. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us, then what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart in the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aetherbruners design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these daunting technologies, and thus thou hold the power to ally his fears? I'm not sure about that, but, well, maybe you can tell me if there was any, if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our task, for one. We've received the means by which to employ gravity. A spectral spell which regulates the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we left the star? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can help after all. Up there is not so different from down here. You see, the same rules apply. If you consider them as part of a great big cosmos rather than separate places. Ah, let's start a conversation. I suspect thus both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Let us, yet if Thancred tell it be true, so others would benefit from insight born from experience. Might I prevail upon low rabbits to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Sirius and learn more about them while we're at it. Full glad I am to hear. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Rex, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek out the distressed and apprehensive and inform them of the help as at hand. I shall wait them here, and I might introduce each to a suitable lope rabbit. Will do. Oh, I do look forward to that. A place where every lope rabbit and every lope rabbit in their place. That did not make sense at all. I did not read that right. Alright, holy fuck. 8 people? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this game. Alright. basically blah blah blah. Oh, and a game I did, I swear. I would need a little break, you see. My friend, blah blah blah. Okay. Jesus, gosh dang it, that took forever. Alright, one down. 7 more to go. Any researchers here? No, they're not. Damn it. Alright, let's see if I can. Oh, shit! No, I cannot. Alright, there we go. My face? What's wrong with my... Oh, perhaps I've been a test. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Go talk to the little rabbits. Oh, there's another one. Yes, you idiot. Have you seen an envelope lying about? Mr. refuses to give me the aromatics I ordered, and without that bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damn envelope, I doubt there'd be help. You wasted enough time already. It would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon the low rabbit. Okay, got it. Haha, the end of the world is nigh. Yet the world goes faster schedule, and such temperate things people blah blah blah. This one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now. Oh god. Consent? Okay. Really? Oh my god. Well, I'm thinking, okay, blah blah blah. Alright, please tell me there's another one. Alright. Alright, tired gleaner. Nope. Okay. Oh, Cho-Cho went away! Good lord. Alright, that's 4 down. Ah, damn it. Oh, I need 4 more. Gosh, damn it. Oh, come on. Really? You won't let me jump off? Oh, shitting me. There was one over here too. Good lord, this mission is annoying. Alright, 2 more. Alright, they gotta be over here. Somewhere. Ah! Good lord, where are they at? I literally need 2 more. 2 more and I'm finished. Ah, there's one. Alright, there we go. Alright, 1 more. Oh, god damn it. Fuck! Where's the 1 more? Nope. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts, isn't it? Oh, thank God. Please be it. Beg your pardon. No purpose are willing to help. Do they though? Ah, thank God. Oh, there you are, Andre. Field Rick. Through thine efforts, word has spread throughout the labyrinths. Verily to a far greater number than anticipated. Living waves does gather more rope rabbits as we speak. I shall assign each according to their skills, and their new bonds with friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attention, watch over them, I prithee. Alrighty then. We're gonna watch here. Alright, what is gonna happen now? Oh, look at them. Hey! Living ways, I think. Yeah.
Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Aetheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings,
we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
Who are you talking about? Amphilia? Papalimo?
Master Louis Soir.
Oh, yeah.
Papalimo. And not to forget...
Moonbraider. Oh, shit!
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions.
Oh, shit!
I figured you'd be the one.
Moonbraider's parents!
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Wilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
Oh.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Oh, Urianger.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Oh, she's a wreck.
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where. Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm crying right now.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know, we always know.
Oh.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. no matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I'm in tears right now.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
Damn Doman ninjas cutting onions.
Moon Breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Way too soon. Oh, dude, I'm a mess. Alright, be assured that I'm fine. I'm so glad to see them too. For after so very long. Glad still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness. This would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Yeah, alright. Alright, this is gonna be the final quest. I think we're gonna half finish it once we get there to the Apostles, and then once we get there and attune to the Aethernet, we'll leave the rest for the next stream, which is gonna be on Wednesday. Alright, so anyway, let's get to it. Give me a moment. Damn Doman ninjas! Why are they always gonna be cutting onions around me? Alright. I think I'm ready. That has gathered lending courage of the low prophets. Not dispose the rest of the laurels. Several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alizé. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out to the western gate. I could go myself, but we both know who's helped her less likely to scorn. Alright. Not to mention that much of my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing. Until later. Alright. Let's go help Red Alpha know right now. And hopefully we can finish this quick. Alright, there's the gate. Alright, there we go. Alright, there you are. Quick, quick. Rex, what are you doing here? Here to help you. No, I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but it's far from my exciting task. Are you sure? Oh. Sorry about that. Well, I appreciate the assistance. I need to get these to the Aprasia. Time is short, of course. But they're full of organic specimens, samples, so try not to beat the work with them. Alphano should be waiting for us when we arrive. I'll see you there. Alright, one of these, okay. Alright, my guard summer. Let's go. Oh man, I can't run. Damn it. Oh well. Don't care. How long are you gonna follow me? Ah, you missed. Alright, let's jump. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, almost there. Ah, there we go. Alpha, these are for you. Oh, you're open with a crate? Wonderful. You can put those over there. Alright. You have my gratitude. But how did you come to be involved in this? Huh. And I suppose I have Thinker to thank as well. You're wondering why we were tasked to bring these boxes to the Aprasia to begin with. So was I. It turns out that this is a base of operations sort. Those are those with final say as to what to include in the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. Oh, the heck? Oh, there. Oh, it's Alizé. I thought it was a raging beast, but it's our raging beast. Alright. You carried all these at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh, hush. They're lighter than they look. And not everyone has your delicate arms. I suppose we should let someone know that we finished. Theo Poland is in the courtyard. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? You could get credit for your assistance. At least consider where we were. We might even learn something interesting. Alrighty then. Alright, how fast is this current mission? So we can finish it and then we can just leave here. It looks like I got a little bit of time. Alright, let me... Let me... Hey! Alright, there we go. Ah, God, it never ends, does it? What can I do for you? You bought the samples from the shelling helmet. Once, Series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. I expected, none from my colleagues, but we were dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. You're fortunate, children, are you not? Alphina and Alize, at your service. You're well acquainted with Father, I take it. Quite. We've been friends with your parents since the days of the stadium. I remember when you were yay high, waddling hither and thither. Clearly it's been quite some time since we've met. It's good to see you again. Wielding your father, no less. You knew our parents when they were young, that they were what they were like. Pray spare no detail. I should like nothing more to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here and remain the paperwork from once for submission. We can help with that exchange. For the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Very well then. What happens to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery. So how about you each take one? Get it? Alright. You will find the foreign representative waiting to collect the nearest southmost structure. I hope I haven't kept you waiting there long. Never mind Alphina and Alize. I'm certain they will be back soon enough. Alright. Oh boy, okay. Time to take a bike. Oh, is this the researcher? Oh, you're one of the Scions of 7th Dawn. I thought you were meant to be working at the Aetherbruners. Theo Pollen's paperwork. I was beginning to worry. He had misplaced his quill. I appreciate your help for seeing these documents to my hands at last. Alas for your other task. Pray keep this between us, but I certainly hope you Scions succeed. The Exodus is without a doubt the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, and so we must circumvent all the respect. Risk is privilege, and we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Charlie may have been a nation of curious without to be tragedy indeed if we were the ones to surmise your pursuit of the truth. Well, that's good to hear. Okay. Alright, let's finish it up. We can save the rest for not tomorrow. Wednesday. Alright, let's finish up. Quick and efficient, I dare say, you have a talent for this work. The twins' paperwork only needed to be delivered elsewhere in the facility, so they should be running any moment. Alright. We return, and not a scrap of paperwork remaining on our persons, you will note. You both have my thanks, and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes, and that's quite enough of that. Thank you. Hey, it was a compromising story of your parents that we asked for, to reiterate. Of course, of course. I've known your father for as long as I have something, Well, as you know, as part of the Livier's name garnered such respect in Charlians is your family's storied history. You too can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard New Kemp's hopes and lineage can and few can claim it. I never thought of much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. Just why Nukin Kremp's pronouncement renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, Archon Louisaw looked not to Nurenkamp's words, but to his deeds. He ascertained, in defiance of his peers that chose to save the great and the small from rising tides, was the true mark of the founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecies, and the fall of civilizations that led him to conclude that a true conflict at every turn will consign mankind to its doom. There will ever be conflict, and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those who might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louisaw lived by the personal creed, used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need of Charlene, or no? No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. As Fortuno could not reconcile Louisaw's deeds and his philosophy of his forebears and spears and philosophy in which he believed for so fervently, yet made a pariah of his father. Fortuno agonized over his contradiction for much of his life. God's father. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. It is not always thus. Gods know Fortuno's a cranky old goat, and I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts every moment of every day. And that's not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen him when you were born. Barely recognizable, he was. With a kind of dumbfounded grin I had not seen since his first look to fancy your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. Oh, that's good to hear. So him trying to push him away is him not finding the words to like say that he loves him. That's such a very dad thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. But he was so frustratingly single-minded. That's also a very dad thing to do. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay on that course no matter who or what opposes him. A profound, annoyingly habit when you're on the other end of it. I'm sure you will agree. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When next we meet, our parents and I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me into too much trouble now. I need the form on my side. Speaking of which, I have to be getting back to my work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought make it to the proper place. or that cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Hey. Hell, you three. Hey, Groha. Groha, surely Kokolo hasn't driven you out of the forge already. For better or for worse, no. However, he has sent me on a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I want to jump to more. Unfortunately, Alice and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. What about you, Rex? Can you spare the time? Always. Perfect. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, anyway. This is a good time to wrap it up. You can follow me on my socials. My X handle is @LigerKitty_Rex. And my boss channel on YouTube is RexLigerKitty. That's capital B-O-D and lowercase s. Thank you for coming to my stream, and I hope to see you again on Wednesday real soon. Later, Lugadors. Bye!